Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Talisha, also known as CreativiTeeByT, and welcome to today's episode of Friday Sews. Hello everyone, I hope everyone's week has been well as mine has been. I have had a pretty productive sewing week with different projects, and I will start by talking about the adadress. So in my last Friday Sews, I mentioned that Dewana Chandler, also known as Dewana DIY Patterns on Instagram, launched her new indie pattern company. And her first pattern has been released, that it is this dress here that is almost complete. So this here, which I know you can't get the best view. This is a circle skirt, and this is the bodice. And this is the Ada peplum and dress pattern that I have sewn up. Dewana is also the guest host for the monthly Sew Your View Sewing Challenge on Instagram, and she picked her new pattern for all participants to sew up, and this is my version. I still need to finish the hem and add the buttons before it's completely finished, but I will be doing that today or tomorrow morning. As usual, I will be doing a full review on this dress, and it will be published on this Sunday, and it's going to be here on YouTube, and pictures will also be posted on Instagram, so please stay tuned for that. The other project that I have started on is the collaboration with Renata, also known as the Twilight Stitcher, here on YouTube and on Instagram, and that collaboration is scheduled for reveal on May 30th, and that is also a Sunday. So Sunday, May 30th, we are sewing Simplicity 9261, which is this pattern right here. And I have not actually sewn any of the actual garment together, but I have started my preparation by cutting out the pattern pieces to prepare to cut into my fabric, and so that I can get that assembled this weekend and into next week. And since Renata and I made the decision to sew this pattern, Brittany J. Jones released a sew along for it on the behalf of Mimi G. And I did take the time to watch it, and while watching it, I realized that it needs to be aligned. And for some reason, I did not pay attention to that before. And we all know that lining a garment is an extra step. So I really need to get going on this project, because that was not something that I calculated into my actual time frame of getting it done. But I will definitely get that done, and it's hopefully going to be great. So another sewing related project that I have made steps to prepare for this week was finally purchasing my fabric for my 2021 puff quilt project. Now, if you don't know what a puff quilt is, I will insert a picture for you. And even though I'm halfway through the year, I have not given up. Almost halfway through the year, and it'll be June before you know it, but I have not given up on this project. And if you don't already know, in January I published a video with my 2021 goals and plans, and I stated that one of my goals was to make a puff quilt, and by December 2021 this year, and it's going to be a queen size puff quilt. And I went shopping for fabric and even narrowed it down to several choices, but when I went to purchase the fabric to actually get starting on the project, I just wasn't feeling it. And this is something that I'm going to be having for a long time. It's something that's going to take hours to get to complete it, so I just wanted to make sure that I was getting something that I absolutely loved. Well, I finally have all my fabric now. I found the fabric that I think is going to be a go. I mean, well, it is, because I made the pursage. I actually love that fabric, and now I can finally move forward with my project, and I will have a whole video about that later on, and it will probably be this coming week, so you can stay tuned for that too. But yeah, I'm really excited about getting going on that. So one of my personal sewing goals is to utilize my sewing tools to make sewing life easier. I mean, why not, right? And I started off by accomplishing that goal by using my different presser feet that I have in my little kit that I had shared before. I have used my button foot so far this year to sew buttons on, and that, like I said, is the first time that I have ever used the actual button foot versus sewing the buttons on by hand. I have used my blind hem foot, which was featured on one of my Fridaysews, and I was so proud of that, and still am. And this week I practiced with the rolled hem foot. Now, I was successful with the button foot, and I was also successful with the blind hem foot, but not so much with this rolled hem foot. And I think it's because it's more narrow than I have seen on most people's, and so yeah, it's more narrow than the average, and it makes it harder to feed that fabric through. So I'm going to do more research on that so that I can practice, because I really want to use that foot for my finishings. And I will go ahead and insert a picture here so that you can see how I did for yourself, and also so that you can see how narrow the hem is. And if you could, please let me know in the comments if this narrow hem foot is more narrow, or should I say rolled? Maybe it's a rolled hem foot. I don't know. The box says hammer foot or something like that, but I really want to, I think it's a rolled hem foot. Okay, and let me know, is this normal? Should it be a little bit wider? It just looks really small to me, and I want to make sure that I'm getting the right foot to use to accomplish the goal that I want to accomplish. Simple as that. Lastly, I talked last week about my success with my serger, but I did not enter a picture for you to see how it looks, so I am going to enter one now. Now, please don't judge me for using white on my purple and pink adadress, but I did not want to take a chance on messing up my serger thread and my stitches, so I just left it the way it was in the machine. Well, that is it for my Fridaysews episode this week. If you like this video, please click the like button. Also, if you would like to be notified of future videos, please click the subscribe button and the gray notification button so that you can be notified whenever I upload a video. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave any comments in the comment section below. I love the interaction, and I hope your week is full of sewing adventures. Stay tuned for Sunday's reveal of the adadress, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.